It's a new day and it's a new dawn. Wake up in the morning and I feel blessed, and they looking at me so stressed, and I know I'm never gonna take a rest. Running so hard, couldn't take a breath, and they know what's up. Yeah, they know what's up when they see me, and they see me now. They know what's up when they see me. When they see me. When they see me. They know what's up when they see me. They know what's up when they see me. Yeah, yeah. They know what's up when they see me. They know what's up when they see me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I put them in shock when they see me. Pull up with gang when they see me. They know what's up when they see me. They know what's up. They know what's up. Yeah, yeah. Hey. They know what's up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. They know what's up. Yeah, 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 yeah. They know what's up when they see me. They know what's up when they see me. Yeah, yeah. This is the longest minute I ain't ever had to deal with in a minute. So no. Hey, come on with it. Come on with it. It's still 8:59. 8. Hold up, sight, hold up, hey, hold up, yo, it's the high definition Jamz show, boyhead, scallywag as your host, so let's go. Hey, Ray, what's up? You better let him know. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Y'all, I don't know why I'm so extra and dramatic, but what's up, y'all? It is Wednesday. Y'all already know. It's the High Definition Jamz podcast show with your girl, Real and Explicit, here on the ones and twos. I know. It would be wild if I was a DJ. No, that's not even, I would suck. But what's up, y'all? Yes, it's a new day, it's a new dawn. It's the middle of the week, which is actually strangely my favorite day of the week. Not because of my show, it's just like it's the middle. It helps you know what the week's about to be over, for all of us who just, hate certain days of the week, because everybody hates Mondays, so I love Wednesdays. And who doesn't love Friday, right? So, I don't know, I'm weird, y'all. So what's up, y'all? We are at episode 8. We're moving right along. I gotta get some more artists soon, because I'm coming up on y'all quick. So anybody that you know deserves to get themselves promoted, whether it's a brand, their music, product, business, whatever it is, spread the word, spread the word. And it don't matter where you're from. This is an open show for each and every body from a lot of places of the world. It don't matter if you're from Australia. Tell your friends. Tell them. Whatever you want to say. Tell your friends to pull up. So, all right, y'all. Today, it's going to be different because of the fact of, I honestly think this artist is like my youngest artist. I don't know everybody's age now, but I believe that he's the youngest artist I have. And he is not from the DMV. Like I said, y'all, this is an open show. It's not just for DMV artists. So I don't want people to think that, oh, well, because she's from the DMV, she's just going to talk about people from the DMV. No. It's open for everybody. And this artist, this young artist, he is from Chicago, Chi-Town. And he's really got a different swag about him. Like, I don't know. When I heard his song, of course, you guys are going to hear it. I don't know. What did I get? What vibe did I get? I definitely got this Chi-Town vibe. I definitely would say that. But it's still different. It's not like your normal, Chi-Town like vibe. Most people from those certain areas, it's like they got their own, like, not a slow swag, but I don't know how to describe it. I know they have more like that, not down south either, but like that hard, like hitting sound, like kind of like Atlanta. And his is different. It kind of gives me like, not Rich the Kid, not Playboy Cardi, but around their arena of a flow. That's what it kind of reminds me of, but it's of course himself. So I would like to present to you guys LokiFerg, LokiFerg. He is 17 years old from Chi-Town, and I'm going to give you guys one of his songs. It's called Low Loose, even though I don't think I said it right. I think it's just low, but it says Low Loose. So I'm just going with what I see. I really hope I didn't mess it up. Low Loose. And y'all get the credit to it. I like it. I like it. You're gonna lose. Fucking talking. Oh, sorry. My bad. Got a little too happy. Yo, I never curse on my show. If you know this, you know this. Then you don't know this, and you don't know this. That was an accident. I wish I could edit that out, but I probably can't. So it won't happen again. My fault. My bad, y'all. But let's give a hand to LokiFerg, because why? Y'all gonna lose. That's why. Point blank, period. Period. Y'all gonna lose. You can't tell your haters that because they're supposed to motivate you. So don't tell even your enemies you're gonna lose. But like, when you in the groove, just say in your head, they're gonna lose. Alright, so LokiFerg called back in. I need to let y'all know that when I say be on standby, I don't mean to call in because I don't want you to be like, well, she didn't answer, so why am I on here? No. All right, go ahead and call in so I can interview you. Ooh, let's just, okay, let's all, of course, you know how we do this. We have to all pray this works because, whoo, it's been a little funny. All right, Loki, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? You can call in, bruh. But y'all, I like it. Like I said, it's like it's a different vibe. It's a different flow, you know. And he's young, and he told me he hasn't been doing it for too long, but I think he said about like a year. And honestly, that's not bad. Sorry, I'm trying to understand what he said. I really honestly can't see it. I want to be ghetto, get up. But call in if you can. If it's acting cool, just call in. But yeah, like I said, y'all, it's a very different vibe. And I'm actually all for different vibes. I'm all for stuff that's unique. You know, anything that doesn't sound like everybody else, I'm going to be hands down for it because that's what we all deserve to hear. We deserve to hear things that are different. We deserve to hear, like, stuff that's different, basically. Like, because next week's episode is going to definitely be about the state of the industry. Music industry wise. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I pray it works. I don't sit down until I see connecting. There you go.
What's up?
Yo. What's up?
What's up?
I need to tell everybody to sit just like this. This is the example, everybody. Have it this way so that y'all don't look upside down. Yeah, what's up? What's up with you? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you feeling? I seen you jamming out to my music.
Yeah, I jam to everybody's stuff. Miss Crank, I'm going to crank to it. I'm going to learn the lyrics as best as I can and all that. Like, that's just me. If I like it, I love it. So yeah. My first question is, what made you get into rapping about a year ago?
Oh, so back then I had gotten like a bad breakup or whatever, and I was like really deep in my feelings, and I couldn't express it to nobody, so I just put it in music. I guess I got good at it.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. That's music is the key to release. So I mean, I applaud you for doing that because most people would just take it out on the person in some type of way. So I applaud you for being mature and taking it into a creative route, you know? So that's what's up. That's what's up. My next question is, who are your biggest supporters in your life? You know, if you already are making this into a career for yourself, who are your biggest supporters?
Like who support me with my music or who I look up to?
Actually both.
So, I think my mom, she my biggest supporter, and my grandma, she really hard on me with my music. She tells me she loves it and how I should improve on it. And yeah, that's it. I guess my dad, he likes it, but you know, I don't know. He want to see more money.
Yep, been there, done that. Marty Sharp. But who are your biggest inspirations in rapping or in music in general?
I say Tupac and Biggie, cause with Biggie I like his lyricism, but Tupac I like the message he was giving out. Hey, what's up, Povo?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. What?
Huh? I was saying stuff to my producer.
Oh, your producer! Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. That's real love. When your producer joins into your interview, that's real love. My last question is, what projects or what you have coming up that all of us can expect from you?
So me and my producer who's in the chat, we're finishing our album. It's called LokiFerg. The whole album is made by me and him, and it sounds really, really nice. He's been criticizing me a lot and how to improve on it, and it's actually been helping. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, like, no, I believe that it's good to have, when an artist has a producer or engineer that hears where you're going and want to help you push to wherever you're going, because that's, producers and engineers, people don't understand this, but like, they have a different ear outside of us artists. We hear one way, they hear differently, because I've noticed that most producers usually read by frequencies in the music they record. Yeah. So we don't always hear things. So I'm glad that you have somebody that really rocks with you enough to be able to be that guy outside of just recording you and making the beats and calling it a day, because that just means that they don't care. Like, so I'm glad that you found a producer, especially at this rate of where your career is, that actually really cares to see you get to wherever he can see you going. So definitely keep him around. Those are the people in your corner, especially with this industry and with this whole music game, because not everybody's your friend, not everybody's real, not everybody cares. Like, and that's the unfortunate part about when you're getting into this business, because this is the grimiest business. But it's even more personal when it's a producer and engineer behind you, pushing you to be better. That's a whole different thing. It's just, people think, oh, it's your manager. No. It's the producer and engineer, because they're the ones that hear you, see you, and actually in the booth and stuff like that. So definitely, y'all two definitely keep working, because he's definitely somebody that I don't even know him, but I can just tell you he's definitely somebody that you definitely need to keep. Like,
I will.
For a while, like for a while, like. And so he's the one who's been producing and engineering the stuff that you sent me.
The song that I just sent you, I had this other producer. He wanted me to put lyrics on his track, and he'll promote, get me out there. So I had helped him. So,
okay.
It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. You can go. But
thank you for joining. Like, that's love. That's love for you. Like,
I appreciate it so much.
Oh yeah, no problem, because this is what we do, and this is what you have as a team. That's a real team. That's why I'm like, nah, he's good. Like,
the way I found out that producers have different ears, I was doing research on it, and it was like producers, they have like a special ear. That's how they make music. So what I had thought, I was like, since you have a good ear with making music, maybe you can help me make my sound better. He just started going hard on me, criticizing even songs that are really, really good. He'll somehow make some way to make it better, and I'll improve on it the next song, and I'll keep improving.
No, because that's good, because he understands the concept of quality over quantity. Some people think that, oh, it's about how many views or numbers or streams you get. That's actually secondary. You want to make sure that you put out something with good quality that brings in those streams. Like, you want to start having them come in organically, and in some cases you have to pay for streams. So what? You got to pay for streams. Like, at least there are real people listening to your stuff.
Yeah,
and in return you get royalty checks, so you're not even wasting your money. So that's good that he realizes and recognizes that quality is best. So him being hard on you, that's a real bro. That's a real bro.
And he drew the album cover, because he's like an artist also. Like, he's really, really, really amazing at drawing. But I'm good at drawing too, so I ain't gonna just hold that back.
But that's what's up. So you guys co-produced or co-wrote this album?
What you mean co-wrote? What do you mean by co-wrote?
Like, did you write some parts? Did he help you fill in some pieces that you couldn't?
Heck no, I wrote all my songs.
That's good. That's good, because that's very rare in the industry now. It's very rare to find any artist that write all their stuff. So that's definitely good, because it also strengthens your pen to the point where you don't even need a ghostwriter or nothing. You straight. It's 100% you. And that's the best way to make music, when it's 100% you, because of the fact that it's felt more. Yes. It's understandable more, it's more relatable, because nobody else's hand has been touched with your music. So you're on a good track, and that's a good thing, because most rappers at your age think about the normal stuff to rap about, and it gets on my last nerve. But
I swear, same. Oh my gosh.
Woo! No, I can't. I really can't.
I try not to listen to that music at all. I'll be only listening to my music.
Good, because that helps you hear yourself to the point where you can even pick on yourself in a way to where you can fix certain stuff. And the fact that you know all this at a younger age, that most of these artists think doesn't matter to know all the things you know, is what's going to make you more, it's going to make you stand out on top of your style, but it's going to make you stand out even more as an artist, because they're going to, when they talk to you, they'll be like, oh yeah, no, he knows. Like, he don't even need nothing, he knows. Like, so I really appreciate you coming on here and sharing all of that with us. Definitely shout out to your producer, engineer, like, he's a real one, for sure. Like, definitely is. And I hope the best with your album, and I hope it goes well for you, honestly. Drop it in my email, I'll take a listen.
Okay. I'm grateful for you having me on here, and for you, you're gonna lose is not to like I made that song not for my haters or my supporters. It's to a specific group of people that control everyone, and I'm trying to bring us all together so we can make them lose and win together.
I like that. No, I like that. Like I'm glad you broke that down even more. So now people will, when they see it, they realize, oh, because they're gonna think when they hear it,
You talking about
he
me?
means like his haters and stuff like that. I don't know. That's what I thought too. But when you say it that way, it makes more sense, and that's why I said I can tell you always step out the box with your music. I can tell,
I step
and that's
outside
good.
the box of that box. That's what I try to do.
Okay, I like that. Keep that mindset for real. That's what's gonna make you even more creative as an artist. So definitely keep that. Right.
Yeah. I appreciate you having me here. I have to go to the studio soon, so
Okay.
I want you to have a good day. I hope your interviews go good. If I'm the last person, I don't know, but goodbye.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Oh, he's adorable. All right, once again, y'all, that was LokiFerg, all the way from Chicago, all the way from Shoytown, okay? Once again, man. And the thing is, it's not too many artists that has the type of heart and has the type of focus and has the type of understanding he has. So, definitely going to keep tabs on him for sure because, like, I can sense it. I can feel it. It's woo, yeah. He's gonna be a good artist, like, because it's like I said, it's not too many artists that has grasped how to step out the box. So shout out to LokiFerg. That's LokiFerg. Check him out. That's his Instagram as well. LokiFerg. Check him out. Check his music out. And listen to his stuff and see what you think. I think he has something different. And I think he'll do well, in my opinion. All right, so today's topic, I'm gonna open it up with the poem that I've written in regards to spread light, even though the light is already spread on the current events that's what's going on now. But I wanted to present my own little take of it, and then it's gonna go right into the discussion. All right, y'all, here we go. I want you all to sit back and listen. I got a question. Why do they look at us like that? Because our skin tone is so different. You put your knee on my neck. Now it's a modern day lynching. They hate us because in the sun they burn while our bodies they glisten. But that's not what I'm here to mention, so listen. There's a lesson even our own people have failed to learn. It's like greed, sex, and power is the only thing that we yearn. My stomach churns, even at the thought that our children in the streets take pride that they fought their own brother from another mother. But dang, another police pig took another son from his mother. But this is to all the colors. We need to learn that we are the same race, so let's stand next to each other. But mine have the tables have turned. Now it's we versus them, so that our voices are heard. But I don't follow the herd. I just pray to God that all of our prayers have been heard. For peace, change, and justice too. But now it's time to question the red, white, and blue. And the question is, where are we now? I believe, of course, 4 points. And I didn't write long paragraphs or a long full-out discussion about it because it's obvious and it's very simple. And because we're in the time of what we like to call and what we believe is the Great Awakening, we are in a crisis. We need guidance. Again, this is the Great Awakening, but we're also in a transition. Point 1, crisis. People think that the crisis is the pandemic only. People think that the crisis is the riots and the protests going on because of George Floyd's deaths, but also many other lives that were slain due to police brutality. That's not the main crisis that we're also in. Another crisis that we're in is people have been saying we're in the end times. Now, this is not to scare nobody. This is to help you all to just wake up and not allow your minds to be so desensitized and so scrambled and confused because of what the media is showing us. Because media doesn't show us everything. Social media does a better job, which is actually why Trump wanted social media to be shut down, because social media, Twitter, Instagram, and all that, shares more information than the news does. Information that people, that they don't understand how we as social media users have access to. But the crisis is the fact of things are getting closer and closer to, if you don't know the Bible again, definitely get with him. But it's getting closer and closer to Revelation. And people seem to be scared about reading Revelation, but it's like you shouldn't be scared, because if you want to know what's going on, it's in the Bible, guys. I'm telling you, it's in the Bible. If you don't understand, get a translation. Like, for real. Because of the fact of, like, literally, y'all, soon Jesus is coming back. But also, this is for us to get it right in our personal lives. There's a lot of things that we need to work on. The crisis isn't just the pandemic. It's not just the riots. The crisis is that there are possibly worse things that could come. And I'm here amongst other souls here to help guide, and that's point 2. Don't be afraid, for one. Don't think that, oh, it's the apocalypse. First of all that Hollywood stuff, erase out your mind, because a lot of it has been misconstrued, mixed around, all that, and half of it doesn't even make anything true. But guiding wise, just be prepared, but continue to work hard. You know, I just don't want nothing to surprise anyone. Even though I don't know all the answers, I don't know everything, I don't know the how, I don't know when, but just don't be surprised by what you may see or what you may hear that is exposed to the light, that is talked about, that is seen, that happens. Don't be surprised. There's a lot of conspiracies going around and stuff like that that I think make people even more scared, honestly. But if you want to do your research on them, you can do that. But just focus on the goal, which is to keep yourself still safe, but also keep yourself awake, which leads to the Great Awakening. There are things coming to the light that most people did not realize, that has been happening behind the scenes in the realm of darkness for years. And now it's being brought to the surface, which is causing the crises that we're in now, which has caused the virus, caused the riots and the protests, caused police brutality. There's been things in the background that have been planned and talked about that people don't know about. And I just want you guys to know to just stay awake. When you see something, pay close attention. Because I just don't want anyone to keep walking around here thinking that, oh, yeah, the news said that, so yeah. Yep, that's right. No. Excuse me. Because even right now, how is it so hot and we still have to wear these masks? Like, you would get more sick that way. Like, so be discerning, pay attention, be vigilant, but don't lose focus. Don't think that what Hollywood has shown us that that's how things are going to be or how they're going to end. No. No. But just know that this is the time, the grace period, to just get it together and get right with Christ. Like, I don't care how many people get annoyed about me going towards the spiritual part aspect sometimes in my show. This is my show, so I'm going to run my show how I want to run it. And if I feel like there's a spiritual aspect I need to give, or there's a message, or there is something I need to give in an encouraging and powerful way, I'm going to do it. If you don't like it, you don't have to tune in. And I just feel like I need to say that, because I know people be like, well, why did you always got to mention the Bible? Because I can, because that's how I'm raised. And that's going to actually help you understand what's going on. The other point is the transition. We are transitioning from old to new. Now, people want to say, oh, it's the new or older. I don't know. I just think that things are just becoming new. So just see this as transitioning from everything that we're used to, everything that we were that was normal at one point, everything that we experienced over and over again is being exposed and it's being eradicated and it's being plucked out and it's being destroyed to make room for things that's going to be new. Those of us who don't think change is going to come, change is coming. Change is going to replace all the negativity, all the evil. Everything coming up on the surface now is being pushed out. But it's also being brought to light because it is for us to see and us to find the smart solutions of how to welcome in the new changes that's going to come in. I just don't want people to think that, I don't want people to get scared. Like, I don't want people to think that, oh, it means that it's the end of the world. Not really just it, but it's more so the end of this world. I'm not talking about the planet blowing up or nothing like that, end of the world, because that's what media and Hollywood has put in our ears, and that's not it. The end of this world, the end of the system, the end of what people like to say, the matrix, the end of things that no longer hold water, the end of things that are dark, the end of things that have created hatred. It's the end of things like that in this world that's being transitioned out into the new world, which won't be nothing like this. It won't. We will have change, guys. We will have peace. We will have justice for our people. I'm telling you, it's coming. We can already kind of see. Now it's a battle between things getting better and things still kind of getting bad, because now even after George Floyd, there's been many other cases of the same type of situations in different places. Yes, I understand we're angry. I understand it needs to stop, because it does. Because it's truly unfortunate, and yes, it's truly unfair and it's unjust. But we still have to do our part. We have to do the right thing. We have to know what right things to do, which is where the guidance comes in. I'm trying to be one of the people that helps guide you to understand what to do. And it all boils down to not being afraid, speaking up, staying strong, staying you, but be vigilant and open to the truth. Because the truth that's going to come out about certain things, it is going to blow up a lot of our minds, because we, one, would have never seen it coming. Two, we would never expect it. And it will be something that we didn't even think could be possible. I just want you guys to know, don't let that throw you off, which is why I say it's kind of a question of red, white, and blue, because it's kind of just like, okay, well, what is our country really up to, you know? And I just want y'all to stay woke, literally, to what the country is up to. We're fighting and breaking the system. And I, looking outside in, can see the system being broken. I can see the progress that we're making as a people. All around the world. It's not just in America, it's around the whole entire world. Like the UK, Canada, Portland, man, even Japan, y'all, like Brazil, I think Spain or Brazil, like it's around the whole world, not just here. But at the same time, we have to understand that the system is not broken yet. So I want you guys to understand that, like me, I thought this didn't matter, but voting does matter. Voting does help, because the very people that you want in office to have those leadership positions to get rid of all this type of mess, we have to vote for them. So you have to do your research on these people. And that's what we fail to realize. We think that, well, since the electoral college does all the decisions, you don't need to. Yes, that's very true. But our vote is still a suggestion. Yes, that's very true. But if we all suggest that same person that we've done our proper research on to know that they can actually bring change, do that. Because if we don't stay vigilant and we don't do our part outside of just protesting and rioting and protecting each other, then we're going to see this cycle repeat for many more years. And I just want you guys to understand that where are we now? We are in the midst of the Great Awakening transition, in the midst of a crisis. And right now, the guidance we need is ourselves. Like, and of course, if you're like me and you believer, God first, and then ourselves as a people and as a community. that's where we're at right now in the red, white, and blue. And it is a very heavy situation to talk about for a lot of us to talk about. And because I know a lot of us, I'm 22, if I didn't know, I know a lot of us who are around my age or have children, we would have never thought that this would be happening during our time and we would be living through it. But let's not have the same mindset back in the 1950s. I see people my age stepping in the forefront. I see all of that. I'm an observer. So I see everything for the most part. But if we want to really give them a voice, let's show it in our actions by building up our communities, y'all. Because we are stronger, not just in number, but we're stronger as a people. And if we're going to really give voice, protesting and rioting is only scratching the surface. We got to have our voice heard in the voting, in the politics. We got to have our voice heard amongst the communities, in the cities, and in the streets. And then building and pushing each other, more so building each other up and bringing us together. And that's what's going to break the system, not just protesting and rioting. Like, it is a good cause. It's a good call of action, not necessarily with the right effects after it, but it's a good call to action. But I'm telling y'all, this is point 2. This is guidance. That's not the only thing we need to do that gives voice. Again, that's scratching the surface. We need to have a triple threat strategy and plans of people. You see how they plan and strategize things with no problem, easily, with ease, with no issue. I believe that we can do the same thing they can do, but we're way better at it. Because that's how a lot of things in this country was even invented. A lot of things in this country was invented by our people, but we don't know that because it's either brainwashed us because of history classes in schools, or we just never been taught it. And I want people to understand that we have so much power individually. Imagine what that power is together when we do the same thing they do together. Strategize, plan, build, physically and mentally and spiritually build each other on top of actively voting. Don't just press independent all the time. Now, if you feel like you're independent, cool. I mean, I am. But in this case, with this time coming up, with voting for district and presidential, vice presidents and mayors and governors, November is going to be here before we know it, y'all. I'm telling you. It's almost about to be the middle of June. So imagine how fast November is going to be here. So we all, as a people, I included, need to do our research to be able to pick the right people, because if we want to see change, it's going to have to start in the government. And if we're not choosing the right people to be positioned to take a stand and leadership for us with that power in place in government, we're not going to really get that far. We're going to get somewhere, but not as far as we need to be to see that peaceful change happen for our people. Where are we now? We are in a state of transitioning and within a great awakening in the midst of a crisis, and we need to have proper guidance. And I know for those out there who have children, I know that this has been a hard conversation to have with them to help them understand. Some parents may not even have it yet because they don't know what to say or how to explain it. And it's okay. No, I don't have children, but I just know that I know there's parents out there who probably can't explain it or haven't, and it's been hard to try to do it, even if they have tried, because none of us expected this during this time. Everybody thought 2020 is a perfect vision year, which is actually still is, believe it or not. And the year's not over. We're only through basically half of the year. The year's not over yet. We can't lose hope because of what we see right now. We got to see the bigger picture. And if the bigger picture is seeing us at peace and unified and change and having justice, we have to see that because it will manifest for us. We can't just see, oh my God, the virus is still here. There's still rioting and protesting. There's still police brutality. We can't look at what's going on right now. We have to, because we need to pay attention to what's going on so that we can make these plans for the next 6 months and the years to come. Not just for us, but for our children. Not just for our children, but for our communities. Again, like I said last week, we are God's people. We are the chosen generation. And we have to act accordingly, y'all. And rioting isn't it. Peaceful protesting, sure. Very much so. But rioting is not it. And protesting is just scratching the surface. We got to do more. We got to rebuild us. Like I said last week, if they can build all their buildings all around our communities and push us out, what makes us and them think that we can't do the same thing 2 times better and stronger and faster, probably, than them, and bring our communities halfway with them? You got to play the game. That's why I said we as people need to strategize. We're naturally and ancestor-wise, over time in our bloodline, we've been taught, and we basically been taught to just react. And we can't continue to keep doing that. We can't continue to react. And no, I'm not saying just sit back and just not do nothing, because clearly we're doing something. But we have to be more proactive than just protesting and painting the streets and vandalizing things, saying Black Lives Matter and F the police and all that stuff. We got to do more than that. And it starts with building our communities brick by brick, support by support, hand by hand, person by person, instead of being against each other so much. And it goes to government, who we want to see in government to be our voice. And it has to be the right voice, not somebody just saying it just because they want to get our votes and that's it, because they want to be in the office, sips tea, but because we want to see better for us. And I want to see better for us, and I want to see better for my children who aren't even born yet. You know, it will be a scary thought to have, you know, children in a world where things don't change for the better. But it will change for the better. Why? Because this year's not over yet. And we have to plan according to the bigger picture. And I promise next week will be a way more entertaining and funner discussion. But the last 2 episodes, I've been talking about this situation, this crisis that our people, not just this country, but our people are going through, because it's been on my heart, because I've seen so much stuff on social media. And it's just like more and more stuff is being brought up and brought out. There's more and more stuff happening. And that's why I've been talking about it last week and this week, because of the fact that we need the guidance as a people. I'm not saying I know everything, because I'm only 22. I ain't lived but 22 years, so I don't know too much, but I'm giving my, not even opinion, my heart from what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, and just what I feel in my spirit just needs to happen on our end as a people. And another thing is, we will be even stronger when we're all spiritually sound. People think that being spiritually sound is in crystals and stuff like that. And that's no offense to nobody, but it's not. Being spiritually sound is accepting Jesus in your life and knowing that God is really God and He's the only real God, and being close with Him. Because when we all do that, we will get so many instructions, so many blueprints, so many things that will bring us together to make us even more stronger and more endurable, because we will have God's guidance on top of that. Not just our own understanding and our own guidance and our own plans and blueprints, but it will be even more powerful and much more of a boost when He's involved. When they say God first, anybody who has God first in your bio, is it true? If God is first, He has to be first. But we are His chosen generation, a royal priesthood. And because we, as Black people, are His chosen generation, royal priesthood, the tribe of Israel, then we have to turn to him first and foremost, because that's how we'll know how to handle and walk through this valley of death, these shadows of evil, this world of confusion, hate, violence, and greed. We will know how to walk through a maneuver and build ourselves back up as the kings and queens that we are of this world. All those laws, all those lives that were slain under police brutality are, I don't know, I mean, I could be wrong, but are possibly those who are walking among us. They could be walking among us waiting for us to see what we're going to do to not avenge them, because vengeance is not ours, it's the Lord's, but to basically fight back, and not physically in a riot, but just what we're going to do. And you never know, we could have been getting messages and stuff like that from them. You never know. Like, you never know. But it's just like, we got to do more. Like, the protesting is good, it's cool, but we got to do more than that. There's been too many businesses that I've seen Black owned that were destroyed, that were looted, that were burned down. Why? If we're fighting for each other, if people are out there protesting for change, how are we also burning and looting our own people's businesses? You can't fight for peace and change and building each other up while also still tearing us down. That's not going to work, and it's not going to get us far. I just want to see us to do more. We're doing good. I'm not going to say do better, because there's been people I've seen in power who've been making changes and stuff like that in our favor. So I'm not saying, oh, we gotta do better. No, we're doing good. We are definitely making progress. We're definitely pushing the system, breaking it piece by piece. But we need to add on top of that. We need to we already putting pressure, applying pressure. Let's press in and press in some more. Let's come together literally and physically build our brothers and sisters' businesses back up from the ground. Let's start putting charities or donations or something together to give back to them so they can open their doors again. Let's start doing stuff like that as a community, as a people, if we really want to see change, and if we really stick together, and if we're really fighting for each other. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than posters. Actions speak louder than artwork. Actions speak louder than all that. And I'm not saying we're not taking action, because we are. But on top of protesting, it needs to be protests, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We got to have the whole alphabet to continue to apply that pressure to break down those walls and barriers of the system. And that's my guiding points. That's my guidance points for it. But I'm not going to sit here and ignorantly say, oh, we got to do better. No. Because we are. I see it. I've noticed it. I've seen the posts on Instagram about certain states making this and that change. I know in the U.S. Army, something like that, they removed all the Confederate flags. I know it was something else I saw they were changing in our favor. I think it was, I can't remember where, but I don't know, it was LA or I can't remember who. I know, was it the mayor? I can't remember who it was, or a business owner donated, I think $15 million, something like that, towards African American communities. So I'm not going to say we need to do better, because there's a few other things too that's been happening because of the protests and things of that nature. But we just got to add on to keep doing better and keep applying that pressure. I am very proud of us, because we are not the type of people that backs down. Never was in us. I just want us to continue to be vigilant and continue to find ways we can help each other out. Like, I'm going to think of ways of how we can help our communities out. And I'm going to rally some people up and we're going to help. I don't care if we build a garden somewhere. I don't care if we donate goods to somebody's store. I don't care if we put money together to help one particular or two particular stores to open their doors. I don't care what it is, but it starts with one thing that will cause ripple effect. So let's do that, y'all. Like, let's all come together and find a way to give back to our community step by step, brick by brick, so that we can rebuild and remake that foundation for ourselves as a people, so that we can be such a strong house that no matter what other wolf comes by our house, it cannot blow down. Not to no system, not to hate, not to injustice, not to any of that. So, some little talking points of where are we now? Questioning our country, but also we have to ask ourselves, what else do we need to do to keep this pressure going on the red, white, and blue? And I'm going to think about some ideas, and I'm going to do a separate live on my page. I'm going to write some ideas that I have in mind to try to help. And if anyone's interested in helping, giving back, definitely let me know in my DMs when I do the live, when I put it together, because we need to all hands on deck build our communities back up, because there are Black-owned businesses that can't open back up right now, and they may not ever open back up. And let's not let that happen, because you already know if Black-owned businesses that can't open back up at all, like ever again, if they close, you already know what's about to happen. They're going to be revamped or tear down and rebuilt into some type of condo or some type of store, or maybe even a Whole Foods or Mom's, and then they're not going to be remembered no more. So let's avoid that happening for our people. So let's actually, now that we're protesting, let's do that. Let's do that, and then to add on top of that, let's start helping our communities open their doors again. Because these are people's businesses and main incomes to feed their families. And in some cases, when we as African American people, when we have our businesses, they usually tend to be our passion. So let's not just give back to our community and our businesses of our people because we want to see them open their doors back up, and see them feed our community, but also their families. But let's do it because to feed somebody's passion. You usually start a business or something out of a passion at first. So let's help with those things for people, for our people. If they can band together, and as you can see, as we all can see, so can we. Let's just do more. I'm all down for community work. I'm all down for going out or donating some type of money, coming together with people, bringing money to a business to open their doors back up and get them running, or donating supplies. I'm all for it. Like, I have no problem with that, because that's my area of giving back to the community. I don't protesting and stuff like that. I just can't. You already know how to explain it. I can't be around all the people at once, but it's just like, not because of the virus, but it's just like I say, naturally me. And it's just like them protests have been having some like random outbursts of things happening, and I just couldn't see myself going through the trauma. But what I don't mind doing is going out there, rallying up some people to, like I said, financially give back to our community, plant a garden, donate supplies, whatever it is that I will not mind hands-on forefront doing. Because that's where my heart is, doing stuff like that, like community and charitable work. That's where my heart is. And like I said, I'm going to come up with some ideas, do my own little posts, and whoever's down, let's come together and let's start building. Let's start building our communities and our walls up as a people, so that it can withstand anything and it won't tear us down or break us down as a people ever again for generations to come, so that our children can grow up in communities that they can be proud of, knowing that their people, their ancestors built those and started those to inspire them, that we are capable as people to do things like that, not just them. So I really appreciate everybody who has come in, who always comes in, whether it's here on YouTube. I really always pray. I pray before every show because I want to make sure that I give the right information, but also that it does touch many lives and many souls to be able to see and understand the light and see and understand what we can do as a people, especially during this time. So that was tonight's show. Definitely tune in next week. Next week will be all about the music industry, just to lighten the mood up some more. And I'm thinking about doing some other things to make it more fun in the next few episodes, more fun. So, because I know everybody's tired of hearing the sadness. Everybody's tired of seeing everything. Because anytime we go on Instagram, when you scroll through, all you see is a new police story or something else. And I know that we're all tired of seeing it. So I'm going to also do my part as an entertainer. The next several episodes to have things set up where it's more fun, more engaging, and more entertaining, just to lighten the mood in the midst of this dark time we're all going through together. So that's the show. Let's go to our crowd, my lovely crowd. So thank you guys again. And I'll see y'all next week on the High Definition Jamz podcast show. And tune in 9 to 10. Once again, my artist for tonight, all the way from Chicago, LokiFerg, LokiFerg. Follow him on Instagram. Check him out. Support. He's a young artist, so definitely support. And look out for him. And see y'all next week. Ballhead Scallywag out, and I promise y'all things will be way more light and more entertaining the next several episodes to come. It's just this has been really heavy on my heart, and I really just want to help my people out best way I can. And now I'm going to find ways to actually be in our communities with other people that believe and stand in the same position I am, and we're going to start building our communities back up because we need to. All right? So much love to y'all. Ballhead Scallywag out. Your girl Real and Explicit here. R.A.E for short. High Definition Jamz podcast show. See y'all next week. And if you know anybody who needs to be promoted and you feel like you need to be promoted, my email is always at the bottom of my video. So email me or DM me. Let me know. And we can go from there. And you can be added on the show. And of course, it's for free. Free. No payment, no charge. Just your time. Your time, your art, your business, your product. That's it. In an interview. That's it. All right, y'all. So once again, much love. Everybody stay safe, stay protected, stay vigilant, but also just continue to love. All right? We out.